right, so Mr. Feigelson here just had a very interesting question or comment. He said that he has never used his sand wedge outside of the sand. So what I would like you guys to all know is that the term sand wedge is very arbitrary. What's actually functional is the loft on the club. All right, so for the vast majority of the shots that I hit out of the sand, I use my, what most people would call lob wedge, which is a 60-degree wedge. All right, right now I've got my 55 degree in my hands. All right, so this is what most people would call a sand wedge. All right, but the reason that can be a little bit misleading is that not all sand wedges have the same loft. So this one right here, I don't know if you guys can see, it has 54 on it, right? All right, so a sand wedge could be anywhere from 54 to 56, 57 degrees. All right, this is also misleading because this club is bent to 55 degrees. All right, so the term sand wedge is actually very misleading. The reason that I have this bent to 55 degrees is because my gap wedge is 50 degrees and my lob wedge is 60. So what's actually functional about the club is the loft on it. Same with fairway woods or even irons nowadays. So you might see, okay, this is a pitching wedge. Well, 10 years ago, a pitching wedge almost always had 48 to 50 degrees of loft. Now, if you guys go buy a new set of irons that are made for the average golfer, a pitching wedge is going to have about 45 degrees of loft on it. And so the reason is they can tell you that it goes further, that this club is 10 yards longer than your last set. And the reason they can get away with it is because with all the new technology they have, it's easier for you to get the ball up in the air than it ever has been. So the idea is, okay, well, we can make the ball get up in the air, so let's just take a few degrees of loft on it, loft off of it, so it'll go further as well. So that's just marketing. All right.
So